What's going on, everybody? It's Robin here. Welcome to my channel, Oracle Rising. Namaste. So this is my channel, guys, where I'm here to help you on your spiritual awakening path as you awaken from the 3D matrix and try and claw your way out of it. So I'm going to talk about signs of your spiritual gift. And, this is the result of going through your dark night of the soul, aka hermit mode. I just did a video recently about hermit mode, the purpose of it, signs that you're in it, and you will eventually come out of it. Sometimes it takes years. Something also to know about hermit mode, you guys, dark night of the soul, you can have more than one of them if you're really lucky. Hashtag sarcasm. So anyway, everybody has a spiritual gift, okay? But we might not be aware of them until a certain point in our lives. So I wanted to talk about, and I do have 7 things that will clue you in that your spiritual gifts have been awakened, and they are trying to come to the surface for you. So the first thing that I have here is that your tension causes bizarre side effects, okay? So I can think of a few things. Yeah, I see lots of birds take off, okay, if I'm feeling really tense. I notice if I'm driving, there's really weird things that happen in traffic. So the next time you're feeling anxious or tense, I want you to look at your environment and see what is going on and see what is reacting to your tension, okay? Sometimes it could be a sudden wind gust. It could just be something very odd happening and you're like, wow, that's weird. I don't know why that happened. It happened because it's a reaction to your emotions. And it is the universe holding up a mirror to you. So it could be an indication that you need to calm down a little bit. So this could have just started happening for you. It could have been happening your entire life, but you didn't know why. Why is everything seeming to go wrong right now? It's like, it's just a really weird side effect of your spiritual gift becoming so powerful that the universe has no choice but to respond to you, okay? And your tension, your emotions cause ripple effects in the world around you, okay? So I find that one really interesting. I'm really interested to know what happens to you guys when you're feeling tense and anxious. Like, oh, okay, well, that's really bizarre. Let me know down below in the comments what happens to you when you're feeling like, the second thing that I have is that you're aware of impending weather changes, okay? They're detectable to you. So I can always tell. Hold on. Sorry. Yikes. Anyway, so I know when it's going to rain. I know when the wind is going to kick up. I just have this impression. I did a long time ago actually call it in, and I was like, wow, that was really strange. Like, I just spoke out loud because it was really hot here. It gets blistering hot and there was no breeze. So I spoke out loud. A little bit of wind would be nice, and all of a sudden the wind came in. So you guys are able to predict weather when your spiritual awakening and your spiritual gifts are coming to the surface. Really pay attention to these things, you guys, because you might not have noticed it before, and this video is going to help you. And you can understand that, oh, okay, there's something deeper within me. I have a power awakening. And I should have explained gifts a little bit more. Maybe your psychic abilities are awakening. Maybe you have a clairvoyance coming in. I started reading tarot after my dark night of the soul. Something just happened to me. Whatever your gift is that you're able to do, maybe you can levitate all of a sudden. Levitation is real, you guys. So something has happened to awaken your spiritual gift or gifts, whatever that might be. Let me know what yours is down below in the comments. Mine is definitely being able to communicate and channel spirit guides, okay? So, the third one is that you're waking up between 3 and 4 a.m. This is when your spirit guides are talking to you the most. This is also called the witching hour. This is when your magic is at its highest point. This is also when circadian rhythms that are at their lowest point, okay? So you could be less consciously aware of your physical self and more consciously aware of the spirit realm around you. If you guys are trying to start a spiritual practice of any kind, you might want to intentionally wake up at that time and do whatever you need to do. Start automatic writing or do a meditation so you can tune into what your gift is, even in more high definition. The fourth thing that I have for you guys is that full or new moon cycles disrupt your sleep pattern. Oh, geez. Moons are so powerful. Like, we have more than one. Anyway, the moon is so powerful. This is why I do new and full moon readings on this channel, because there are spiritual fallout, spiritual aspects available to everybody. Okay, so I just did one for the October 20th full moon. And there were things available to the collective, and you might not be aware of them. If you are aware of them, then you can cash in a little bit more, okay? So you just might not be able to sleep properly, and you want to track that, okay? So if your sleep disruption is following the moon cycle, there's definitely something going on within you that your conscious mind needs to recognize, okay? Animals love you. Okay, this is the next point that I have. This is point number 5. They recognize the spirit, the divine love and light within you. This could be a new affinity where all of a sudden, like, the dog in the room runs over to you. The cat wants to sit on your lap, just maybe out of the blue, or it's something that just started happening to you. I have an affinity for animals, and they generally head to me first, even if somebody says, well, they don't really like people, okay? But they always love me, and they snuggle, but I'm a pretty cuddly person, so... But let me know if that happens to you. Somebody's grouchy cat wants to come and purr on your lap. I think that's super cool. The next point that I have here for you guys is that strangers approach you asking for help, okay? This is going to be especially for those of you that have awakened to your powers of being a healer, starseed, lightworker, empath. You're here to heal the crystal grid. You are here to heal the human collective, the planetary collective. People just come up and they start telling you all their problems, and you're like, what? Why? I don't have a sign out. I'm not taking patients today. But it just happens randomly. You can be at the grocery store or a bus stop, and somebody just comes up there drawn to you because you're now a spiritual healer. You've healed yourself through the dark night of the soul, and that's resonating out to the collective. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I really need help. Or they could just ask you for a favor. Can I use your phone? Can I borrow $5? And it can be very challenging for this to be happening to you all the time. You have to know your limits when it comes to this. Like, if you're not feeling 100%, you might not want to go out into public, because the healing that you have for the rest of the world, they don't know if you're off or not. They just see your light of the healer, and they are attracted to it like a moth to a flame, okay? So be very careful about that. Watch your boundaries. If you're feeling sick, if you're feeling down and you just can't, if you don't want to communicate with people, you need to shut yourself off, shut yourself away, because it's never going to stop. It's going to keep on going for the rest of your life. This happens to me constantly, and this is part of the reason why I am where I am today, because that's always been my mission. I was just never strong enough to do it until the past couple of years. So the 7th one, this happens to me all the time, and I know it happens to a lot of you guys too, especially those of you that comment on the starseed videos. You feel like a stranger here on earth. You don't feel like you're at home. You feel like you're visiting. You just have a longing to be somewhere else. It's like, why am I here? Like, I don't belong here. I don't fit in. And this is another reason why I started this channel, is because we need to connect with each other. We could be on solo paths, or you could be in a family that they just don't get who you are or what you're talking about, and you've got nobody to have conversations with, right? So you're a part of the Starseed Collective, you're a part of the Lightworker Collective, the Empath Collective, the Healing Collective, and that's why we're all here right now, so that we can go, oh, you feel that way too. Okay, it's not just me. It is not just you. You know, we are here from other realms to assist in the growth out of the 3D matrix, going into the 4D and 5D and beyond. So feeling like you don't belong is actually a sign that you have some sort of spiritual gift, or that you're one of the 144,000 Lightworker army. So you have to be really careful with that one, because there's nothing wrong with you. You just have become aware that you're not ordinary, okay? You're here to help heal people, to heal the collective. So this one, I find it happens to me all the time. I feel like, why am I here? I don't like it here. I want to go home. I'm tired of my human journey, but I keep on being told by my higher self, you're not ready yet. You have a mission to fulfill. And I'm like, okay, I'll just keep on going. So you guys are here definitely on a mission as a healer. You could have overlaps between starseed, Lightworker, empath. So don't try to pigeonhole yourself. If you do have gifts coming in, try not to be too freaked out about them. You know, it's like all of a sudden maybe you can read people's minds, or you're driven to do something like an energy healer. This is part of your mission, so just accept it and move forward. And let me know if any of these signs resonate with you. And if there's something that I missed that happens to you, you want to share it down below in the comments. Anyway, guys, sending love and light. I'm going to go for now, and I'll see you back here next time. Take care. Bye.